Things are not looking good for Red Dead Online right now. Just when you think things can't get any worse, they get a whole lot worse. While that may seem like the story for many players with Red Dead, things really do get worse here, as there's credible reports of both Red Dead Online and GTA Online DLC updates getting delayed this year because of internal changes to the way Rockstar is conducting business this holiday season. We have all the details in this video, so stay tuned on it all. Before we get started, if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on today's video, and if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. We first received word on this from Rockstar Games insider and enthusiast TezFun2. He's known for calling both GTA Online and Red Dead Online DLC update release dates, content included within those updates, etc., and with his reputable track record, this bears some weight here. He states the following. Hearing from sources, Rockstar is allocating more resources and devs to assist with the GTA trilogy post-launch development for patches, fixes, etc. And there's a fair chance that the release windows for GTA Online and Red Dead Online updates might be pushed further back a bit than the usual timing. Now, this may come as crushing news to some. It certainly does for me. His initial report was that Red Dead Online's winter DLC update for 2021 was in the testing phase since October 20th of 2021, and it was only a matter of time until we got news, information, announcements, teasers, basically just anything. And in fact, his prediction was November 23rd as our updates release. Now, of course, that didn't happen, and something I mentioned previously was that if it didn't happen, then I'm sure we're going to continue with this strange switch to 2-week event week updates here in Red Dead. And as we saw from the Red Dead Online Newswire, this event week is also in fact going to last 2 weeks. And then that leaves our next window possibly being December 7th as the release date for the update. Now, anymore, and I feel like it will release too close to Christmas, especially if Rockstar keeps up the trend of releasing GTA Online DLCs after Red Dead gets theirs. That, however, is all my speculation, because I guess there's a chance we could get it on the 21st if we have yet another 2-week event week after this, but that would only be 4 days before Christmas, and that would be very, very close, in my opinion. Now, what isn't speculation here is how much of a disastrous release the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition had, and that is the reason Rockstar and us players are in this mess in the first place. We've covered this in 2 different videos here on the channel over the past couple weeks, but just to recap, first, the Rockstar launcher went offline following the release of the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition, and with only one statement issued by Rockstar basically saying, yeah, sorry, the launcher's offline, and over 30 hours later, the launcher finally did come back online for customers to use. However, it did not feature the new GTA remasters, as Rockstar removed them from the launcher when they brought the launcher back online. So for all we knew, it looked like Rockstar just bait and switched us. We paid for the game and then they took it off the store immediately, and their excuse was that some unexpected files were left in the game. Whether this was music files that they didn't currently have the licenses for, or the hot coffee mod files, are kind of irrelevant here. The fact is that they were from the original game and were left in, and they were never removed before launch anyway, and that fact is totally pathetic. I don't know how there could be any oversight with high priority things like that. Now, fast forward a week later, Rockstar issues a very fake and half-baked sounding apology over their debacle where, although they said sorry, they immediately tried to shift the blame away from what's going on by addressing the fringe trolls' messages to devs on social media. Your apology statement is not the place to address that, nor was it a smart idea anyway, as most folks reading don't have any control over those people, but Rockstar does. Now they normalize their behavior and legitimize their cause by publicly acknowledging that's what was happening to employees, and it's awful to hear them have to say something like that, but I don't think they could be handling the situation any worse, honestly. It was a poor idea to bring it up in the first place because it only empowers those responsible, while everyone else basically remains in the position where they can't do anything about it. But back to topic, now supposedly because of this disastrous GTA Trilogy release, Rockstar is diverting manpower and resources away from Red Dead Online DLC development and GTA Online DLC update development so they can assist with fixing the GTA Trilogy and getting it into a working state. Now, I'm not too sure of what effect this will have on their games, as it seems like the GTA and Red Dead updates have been in their testing phases, and if that is the case, will people really be pulled away from the project? You know, QA testers are QA testers for a reason. They probably work on a variety of different games that Rockstar has going on. So we would assume that trying to make games as glitchless as possible would be done thoroughly for all of Rockstar's games here, but only time will tell, I guess. If the report that Red Dead Online's winter update has been in the testing phases since the end of October, then it still should not be that much time until the DLC releases to the public. And I can see two case scenarios here. One is the best case scenario, one's the worst. The best case scenario is that development goes as scheduled, we get the update with a normal amount of problems, because there will surely be some, but hopefully not many. We do just have genuinely somewhat buggy Red Dead Online update releases, but compared to the trilogy, it can obviously be a whole lot worse. And really, it's just the question of when we're going to be getting this. Is this going to be a Tuesday update release on December 7th after the next event week ends? Is it going to be on December 21st on Tuesday? Or is it going to be Friday on December 10th? Or is it going to be Friday on December 24th on Christmas Eve? I really doubt that would be the case. Now, the worst case scenario here is we have a GTA trilogy release disaster in the form of a Red Dead Online update where it's late, it's a buggy release, and how close will Rockstar get to the Christmas holiday season before release anyway? And what does that mean for the GTA update? Will they still come out back to back? Surely they won't get pushed back too far. Take-Two totally wants to hit that holiday release window for both Red Dead and GTA updates, so it's really tough to nail down a day here of kind of when this update's coming out. We can all kind of guess and make predictions, but there's really no clear answer here because we're getting these 2-week event weeks that are lasting 2 weeks at a time. So the next one's going to be December 7th, and the next one after that presumably would be December 21st. And we also have basically mentions on the Red Dead Online newswire of a whole bunch of different dates, like November 30th and December 6th for different events ending, and we also have Prime bonuses ending on December 20th as well, which is Monday, which is the day before that Tuesday, December 21st, basically event week release, once, you know, the one after this one that we have in game right now. So it's really tough to nail down a time frame, and I'm just curious of what's going to be going on here in game, but I would love to get your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below of when you think the new Red Dead Online Winter 2021 DLC update is going to be coming out. So far we have no announcements or news or anything like that, and considering Rockstar's communicating with the GTA trilogy folks, why aren't they communicating about Red Dead Online and GTA Online changes? That communication has already stopped, it seems like. So with that said, I think we're going to wrap things up right here, as that's all we have time for today. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks. We'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. You're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardusHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.